Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, guys, I want to talk with you about something that I covered back in 4th of June, and it's in regards to a company called Ecoinplus, also known as Empowercoin.com. At the time that I was covering this site, I said that this is for me a big scam, as you can see from the title of the video, and you should definitely watch this video before you go ahead and do anything stupid. Now, I know some people went ahead and invested. In fact, I have heard that there's a fellow YouTuber who apparently invested 4 bitcoins and then it was followed by quite a few people. Big mistake, guys. And you have to remember one thing. With the cryptocurrency being untraceable and the fact that it's worth so much money at the moment, there always will be popping in more and more companies trying to get your money. You can't just believe in anybody that make some funny website and promise some crazy numbers and you think that this is going to happen. It's not going to happen. Cryptocurrency is not something that we can get rich overnight, especially if you have limited funds. And I've tried to warn a lot of people. As you can see, the video was watched about close to 400 times. I don't know that anyone took the advice. Hopefully they did, because if you actually try to open now the websites, Ecoinplus, as you can see, it can be found, and Empowercoin, the same thing. And I was right, guys. It is a complete scam. It was, and any company that pops in, it will be the same thing. No one really can promise. I mean, they can promise it, but they can't deliver it. What this company was promising. Let's play the video real quickly. I'm gonna play it. Do your own research, and one thing you have to. And let me show you the numbers because you can't find the website. But lucky enough, I've got the video, right? So people a few words, look at it. Double your Bitcoin in 50 to 90 days. That's crazy. I mean, of course they're gonna put this over numbers so people can get greedy. That's the problem, guys. There's a good saying. There's a sucker born every minute. When greed takes over people, they forget to think straight. They forget to make researches. And the sad part about it is that often you find people talk about certain thing without actually having any knowledge. And the power of obviously YouTube is it can reach a lot of people, and it is nice because we can learn from each other. Because if anyone watched this video back then and took the advice, they wouldn't have lost any money. But if they watched, let's say, other YouTubers or read some articles obviously saying that this site is so great, you're gonna make so much money and all this, you made a mistake, guys. Hopefully you're not one of those people, but if you are, hopefully it's a lesson for you. Again, as I said, I have heard some people have invested up to 4 bitcoins, maybe even more, and I guess they don't have money anymore. So just remember, guys, do your research. Don't trust big promises. This is how companies like this obviously finds, like I said, suckers every day, because they think they can get rich very quickly without doing anything, and that's not gonna happen, guys. Who's gonna get rich is actually these companies, whoever is behind these sites. I mean, after a week or two, the same people behind Ecoinplus or Empowercoin, whatever it's called, they could obviously rebrand and pop again and promise the same thing. I think there's some red dragon or something popping in, pretty much promising the same kind of things at the moment. I don't know what is it. I gotta tell you guys, don't be greedy. Let time, do its thing. Be careful. Invest wisely, because when you lose a cryptocurrency, no one's gonna find it for you. You can't call the police. You can't call the bank. That's it. You're done. It's gone. You've sent it, and it's untraceable. And even if you can't find where it is, and you're not gonna get your money back. And as you can see, these days coins are worth quite a lot of money, despite the crash of the market. At the moment, prices are still quite high. And imagine if you were one of those people who send 4 or 5 bitcoins, whatever. You're sending about $10,000, close to $10,000. I mean, now it's what, 9,200 for 4 bitcoins, which is crazy amount of money. And I really can't believe the people who did that. I'll put a link in the description of, in this video, so you can watch it and you can hear that what I said, it turned out that I was right. And this is why I like making these videos, so hopefully we can learn from each other, we can educate each other. And I'm one of those people, guys, who use first his brain and then think about spending money. You don't just read something or watch a 5 minutes video and you think that's it, boom, I became rich and I'm sorted for life. It ain't gonna happen, not like this. If it was that easy, we'd all be rich by now, but we all know it takes time. And this is why I always said, guys, for me, Genesis mining, it really is the real deal. They don't promise you quick returns, getting rich in 50 days, 90 days. You know what you're paying for. The service is great. It's obviously they have so much information about them. So many people are using it, including me and hundreds of thousands of people around the world. And you can clearly see a legit company cannot give you returns, some crazy returns the first 2, 3 days, 5 days, and whatever. When companies like Ecoinplus, they obviously return some money to some of the, obviously pay back some money in terms of, oh look, I'm earning some money back. This is all just so people can obviously see what, and this is what they play. This company, that's what they play on people like myself who make videos. But some people, I don't want to call them stupid, but they again, as I said, they just forget the principle that you don't get rich overnight, and they kind of get carried away. They don't look in details what's going on, and they're just jumping in thinking that they're going to make their money back. And what's happening, and you're going to watch the video and you see that I said they will probably pay some money, especially and these people probably, they're watching who is talking about them and all this, and they're probably going to pay them some money back, like earnings. So a lot of people will watch those videos and they'll say, oh look, they're paying back, let's jump in. And as soon as obviously they get, and I said this times and times again, as soon as they get X amount of, in this case Bitcoins, they will just disappear. And this is a big, obviously, concern when you find a company that only wants you to pay by cryptocurrency. A legit company like Genesis Mining, you can also pay by a credit card, and very good you're covered with a credit card, although they can also disappear after 30 days. But the credit card has a cover. When you pay with Bitcoin, Dash, whatever you're paying, and especially Bitcoin, forget about it. You pay and that's it. It's gone. You're never going to see it again. So be careful, guys. Hopefully you will watch this video. And if you are obviously looking at some other companies or websites that are promising some crazy returns and all this, be very careful. You're investing your money, probably hard-earned money you've been saving for a while and all this. Some people even borrow the money because they think, oh, I'm going to make X amount of money quickly, I'm going to return the loan back or whatever. Because I know some people, they get loans to invest in certain things and then they're stuck, and it's dreadful. It's it's really, it's horrendous, and you don't want to be one of those people, guys. So yeah, hopefully this video this time will reach quite a lot of people. You can obviously watch the video about Ecoinplus that I made, and you can clearly see, guys, this is no joke. The sites don't work. I'm going to show you right here. The sites don't work. Neither of the sites is working, and I said this is going to happen. This for me was a big scam right from the start, and I was right, and many other people was also right, because you can clearly see a lot of people are saying it's a scam, stay away and all this. But I'll tell you, I have heard that some people did invest, and sadly, most likely they've lost their money, guys. If you really want to invest in something on the internet, one thing I can tell you, guys, Genesis Mining really is the real deal. You're not gonna get crazy returns immediately, but you will make profits, and really good profits, guys. Without a doubt, you're gonna make good profits. But I don't want to make this video about Genesis Mining. If you want to watch about Genesis Mining, go ahead and watch my videos. I'm obviously upgrading almost every day, so you can definitely see the returns and everything, and you can see it's not 50, 90 days getting 4, 10, whatever Bitcoins back. That's crazy. How are you gonna get so much money back? Well, I guess you live and learn. If you are young, and I'll tell you, this is especially for young people who are, very young, and they think, oh, I'm gonna get rich very quickly. I'm gonna tell all my friends and all this. I'll tell you one thing. I've got a few friends who have, obviously, let's say they've gambled a bit and they've invested in some crazy places, like sites like this, thinking they're gonna get rich. You're only gonna hear people talk about when they're earning. You're never gonna hear them talking about when they're losing. And before I make this video, I actually searched on the internet to see, on YouTube, to see if I'm gonna find anyone talking and saying, especially the people who have apparently invested. I didn't find any, specifically this person who they said is vested for bitcoins and all that or whatever, I didn't see any video talking about I've lost the money, it was, you know, it was a big mistake and I'm sorry, because there was people who followed obviously his advice, and sadly a lot of people, I'm assuming, have lost quite a lot of money and they probably regret it. But you gotta do your research, guys. I do really hope that my videos will reach a lot of people, and by the way, this is why it's nice if you like, share, so your friends, your family even, and whatever can really watch these videos and be careful, because again, as I said, so easy these days to lose money. And when there's money to be made, guys, especially big amount of money as we see, like Bitcoin, you know, one Bitcoin was worth almost 3,000 not long ago. Can you imagine this? And this is why I also said real quickly, I'm going to remind people, Bitcoin was worth about 3,000. You invest 4 Bitcoins, that's 12,000 pounds, $12,000, sorry. So this company are promising they're going to give you this money back because they're trading. How are they going to give you the money back when, as you can see now, Bitcoin has fallen to 2,300? What kind of trading are they going to do? It's a complete, it was, you can clearly see, a complete scam, and hopefully you are not one of the people who've lost money. Really stay away, guys. Share this video. Share the, you know, the video where I talked about it. You know, feel free to subscribe, share, and just educate yourself, guys, before you do this mistake, because I feel the people who lost this amount of money. That is crazy high amount of money, guys. Well, thank you for watching, guys. By the way, if you do want to check out, if you haven't heard about GNC mining, feel free to watch my previous videos. And if you do want to upgrade, I tell you, this is the real deal. I ain't joking. You know, you can clearly see they've got hundreds of thousands of customers, and many, you know, and all of them pretty much are happy. So it definitely, this is the right place to invest in. You're not gonna get rich overnight, but you will make good profits, especially in the long term, guys. Forget about 50-90 days quick becoming rich quick scheme and all this. Ain't working, and it's not gonna work, and it's proven it's not gonna work. The people who made the site, it worked for them. They must be very happy at the moment, probably rebranding already the site, and they're gonna put it, I don't know, down the line and call it something else. And it's sad, because there always will be, unfortunately, and I don't want to obviously be rude or anything, but there always will be suckers born every minute, and that's the reality of life. But hopefully videos like mine will reach a lot of people, and that will prevent further, you know, even if 5 people watch this video and manage to obviously stay away from sites like this, that's still good enough, guys, because we do obviously work for this money, and nobody likes losing money, especially that way, guys. Well, thank you for watching. If you do enjoy it, as I said, feel free to share and subscribe. And also, if you do want to upgrade with GNC Mining, feel free to use my 3% discount code. You will find it in the description and the comment section. Thank you, guys, for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.